NANI?!
What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with another Xenoverse 2 DLC 10 discussion video for you guys. Today, we are here to talk about two things that I honestly said in the past video when I was talking about the things I would like in a free update were maybe unlikely, but at the same time, the more and more I think about it, what is DLC 10 really coming with as of right now that is going to be special or eye-popping to the community? And then also at the same time, I also thought about Android 21 and really figured that she could honestly have her own little story mode section in this DLC as well, similar to how few had a story mode added in DLC pack 6. I believe he had a story mode added in that was completely different from anything else that we've done, you know, with like going through like that whole scroll thing and all that different stuff. That was completely different from any story that we've had up until that point, and something similar can be done for Android 21 as well, because honestly, just like few guys, Android 21 is a scientist. I don't remember the exact story in the Dragon Ball Fighters, but I remember she was doing some kind of disruption. Obviously, I don't remember exactly again what was going on, but they could do something similar along those lines. Maybe she figures out some way to mess with the timeline a bit or something like that within Xenoverse 2. Bring those clones maybe over just for a little bit of the story mode within Xenoverse 2 as well. That would be fairly dope in my opinion, but also at the same time I feel they could even add a new map. If you're going to go the Fighters route, I forgot that Fighters did get its own exclusive map, and once I remembered this, I was actually playing Fighters a little bit the other day, and once I saw this map once again and remembered it, I was like, oh, honestly, it would be fairly lit if they were to add this into Xenoverse 2 as well and make this like an all-around kind of Dragon Ball Fighters pack based. Obviously, the second character has to be someone from just either regular Dragon Ball or a different Dragon Ball game like Dragon Ball Legends. Like I've said before, I truly feel that Shallot or Shalat, again, however you want to say the man's name, I feel that he has a very good chance of being that second character. He would make a lot of sense to go along with Android 21. But like I said, man, a story mode and a new map, that Galactic Arena map within Dragon Ball Fighters, those are two things, the more that I think about it, the more I actually feel are very possible. Like I said, Android 21, just like few, is some kind of scientist, of course. She was doing some kind of disruption. Again, I don't remember the exact storyline, but I'm sure they could do something in Xenoverse 2 where she figures out some kind of way to mess with the storyline, or maybe she meets Few and they work together. Something along those lines, in my opinion, would just be very dope, and it's long overdue. Like I said, we have not gotten any kind of new story since DLC 6, guys. DLC 7, we didn't get a new story with Kefla and Baby. DLC 8, we did not get a new story. DLC 9, we didn't get a new story. So it is long overdue for a new story mode within Xenoverse 2, and a new map is fairly overdue as well. I do not remember if the new Tournament of Power map came in DLC 6 or 7. I know it was one of those two. But even if it was DLC 7, that's two DLC packs where we have not gotten a new map. So it would be very lit to also see that in this DLC pack, especially considering the simple fact that we're not getting 3 characters or anything like that like we have in past DLCs. Honestly, to me, I don't understand why you do that as a company. When you come with, you know, 4 characters or 3 characters, it honestly leaves the community wanting more in the next pack. It just like does not feel right that DLC 9 had more characters than DLC 10, considering the fact that the game is getting older. You would think that you would add more and more content and try and make the fan base come back more and more, considering the fact that, again, the game gets older. When the game gets older, a lot more people lose interest, especially at 3 years now. Some people literally just come back for the DLC, and the more hype the DLC is, the more people will actually come back to the game. So when you have a DLC 9 that is honestly potentially could be better than DLC 10 if they do not add like a story mode, a new map, or anything like that, considering the fact that there's not 3 characters, that can really affect the amount of the fan base that actually comes back to Xenoverse 2 with DLC Pack 10. So honestly, right now, with the simple fact that we are only getting 2 characters, the simple fact that Android 21 is not Majin 21, I feel a story mode based around Android 21 and that new galactic arena that was it's not really new anymore within Dragon Ball FighterZ, but that galactic arena map within Dragon Ball FighterZ, if they were to import that into Xenoverse 2, that would be just absolutely fire. It would be like a whole nother world tournament arena, just more futuristic, things like that. And I think a lot of people would absolutely love to see that within Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 as well. So let me know what you guys think about the possibility of an Android 21 story mode, considering the simple fact that we have not gotten a story mode in so long, and there was a whole game literally based around Android 21 as a villain. So maybe we could get something with that. And then also the idea of the galactic arena being a map within Xenoverse 2, considering the simple fact, like I said, if we only get 2 characters and they don't do anything else kind of, you know, extra or a little bit special on the side for the community, I really do not see a lot of people buying this DLC and coming back to the game. Now, of course, those who bought the DLC pack, like the one, the bundle thing where you get DLC 9 and 10 for a little bit of a discounted price, of course, all those are already locked in, and there still will be some people who will buy the DLC regardless. But I'm telling you right now, as it stands, even though Android 21 is looking to be a very good all-around character with all the skills she potentially can have for us and things like that, a lot of people are still not happy about DLC 10 as of right now. So I think those 2 things would be very, very good. So again, let me know your thoughts on that down below in the comments. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, hope you guys have a good day. Peace, y'all.